So today it's a special video because instead of filming and drawing a plant of my collection, I actually do have this plant here, but mine is quite small, so I'm not even gonna show it. It's like 5 tiny leaves. It doesn't have any variegations yet, like just very, very tiny ones. But anyway, the video today, I got this picture from Emma from the channel Good Growing, and she sent me a few pictures of her plants, and that's what I'm gonna paint today. One of her plants. It's called Maranta Leuconeura. It's a beautiful plant with a lot of variegation. It gave me a lot of work to paint because I didn't plan anything. I didn't do like any exercise to decide how I was gonna do all the variegations it has. But yeah, it ended up, I liked the result. I'm sure the next time I paint one of these, it's gonna look much nicer. Obviously, the more you practice, the better it will. Oh my God, I'm sitting on the floor and I'm old, everything hurts. Anyway, the plant is really cool. Her pictures were really nice. I chose this one and I sent it to her. I'm gonna leave it here on the side so you guys can see, and you also can have the reference. I'm gonna add to my Pinterest album of my plants, although it's not one of mine. And that painting took me like over 4 hours if I don't take into consideration that I had to wait between layers. It took me the whole day basically, I think, but if I put it all together, around 4 hours and a half. It was long, but I loved painting it. And I also have the prints available for purchasing if you guys are interested. I will also leave the link down below so you can check my Etsy shop as well with the other prints I have from my plant series. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys later. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm taking like this yellow greenish color that I mixed, and I'm gonna use on most of the leaves. Like the ones that are lighter, like you saw in the picture, I'm gonna cover everything, and the ones that are a little bit darker, they just have this color right in the middle of them. So I'm just gonna add that in the middle basically, and then you have to let it dry, which is taking a bit longer because it's winter, well, almost winter. And then we're gonna go for the second and all the other steps. Is dry, I made another mixture of green. It's like a bit very bright green, and I also made not a mixture, I'm using just pure color, a color from Schmincke, with this very kind of bluish green that is very similar to the color in the actual plant. And this first leaf I tried to make a mixture because I didn't plan anything. Okay, so now for this other leaf, this one is a bit lighter. I decided to just run with the lighter green and kind of adding very watery color, and then adding a little bit of lines using the same brush all the way, and then adding a little bit darker color on the edges just to represent, you know, the shade and that the leaf curl a little bit in the edges. And you just keep doing that basically forever. That took very long, like very, very long. Okay, for this part now, as you guys can see, these are the darker leaves. So I'm not gonna waste my time using the light green. So I'm going straight for the dark one. This green is super, super dark. The color is just amazing. If I'm not wrong, the color is Hooker's Green, which is a very weird name. But anyway, and I added a little bit of blue on the edges as well to, you know, make this curly bit on the edges to represent that. And a little bit of like bright green as well in the mixture. You can't see much, but it's there. It makes a huge difference. When it dries, you'll be able to see better. But I just kept adding that. And in this case, because it was basically, you know, pitch black, or let's say pitch green there wasn't much I had to do, like all these lines. So I just went with the color all the way. More color than water, let's put it this way. Okay, now for this leaf, it had like more variegations on it, so darker ones. I'm gonna use the same techniques that I used in the beginning, just line after line, but very short strokes, because this leaf was much smaller than the other one, so it was easier to manage, and it kind of mimics of what you can actually see in the picture as well, the reference photo. It was quite fun to do that one, actually. I used basically pure watercolor, basically no water, so I could have this, you know, dry brush effect on it as well. now I'm just making the stems using the same greens and then adding a little bit of brown and a little bit of purple as well, like very light purple, because you can see that in the picture, but it's not much really. And when I do stems, I usually like to do like, I just color them in and just add a few strokes so it blends in, because there's a lot of shading there as well. Finally got to this point to add the pink, and this is a very bright pink to represent the pink that we see in the picture. And that took forever because you have to let it dry, proper dry, so the colors don't mix and you mess everything up. So let it dry for quite a while. I took the whole day to do this watercolor because I was letting all layers dry a lot in between them. And the painting process was very long as well because it takes forever to do all these strokes, all these details. I didn't even film everything because it's just, you know, a repetition. You basically just have to redo it until it's all done. But it was quite fun to do it. And yeah, that was long. I don't know, I probably took like 4 hours if I didn't have to stop and wait for it to dry. It was a long process, but it was quite fun. This plant is amazing. I just have a baby one. And yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.